From Target Field in Minneapolis, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Minnesota Twins.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Minnesota Twins.
And pitching in this game, Joe Ryan. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Witt at the plate now, and that's strike one. Man at second. Ball in the dirt, blocked. Up the middle, Larner. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. So digging in, Vinnie Pasquantino.
Vinnie Pasquantino.
That's in there. That's strike one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Ball. Hard hit, base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Now, Jack Caglione. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Two on, 1 out. Lifted in the air, right center field. Kreidler under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2.
Michael Massey.
Outside, that's a ball.
Pasquantino leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ryan, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball, that's in.
This one in the air, center field, and that'll do it. Back in Minnesota, and towing the slab in this one, Luinder Avila. What should we keep an eye on here?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
Leading off this
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
Hey!
Gets him to chase after that one. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive.
Ball, that's outside.
And now the count filled up 3-2. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Next to hit, Cody Clemens. In the air to left center. He's got it.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's ball 2.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. And a 3-1 on the way. That one ripped, but foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Back to work, 3-2 now. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Stepping in, Austin Martin. Two on, 2 outs. Pitch kicks away. But all the runners hold. 2-1 now. This one in the air, right field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. A run scores. It's a 2-run game.
Ball one.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. Back at target field, top of the second, Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. In the air, out towards right center. Martin takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number one.
Third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Fastball for a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Got him. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Kyle Isbell. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back in Minnesota. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
Hey.
The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Pitches in there. 0-1. That's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And the tying run is on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle.
Beck Way gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And now the center fielder, Ryan Kreidler. Outside low, ball 1. And he chases a high fastball there.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the runner stays where he is. Man at first, 1 away. swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jensen takes it in for the out. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Trevor Larnach.
Ball.
Gray off of first with 2 away. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Lee in the box, lays off for ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Hit in the air, center field. Isbell on his way over, and the inning is over. Top half of the third inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Carter Jensen. Ryan back to work. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1.
Inside, ball 1.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Just missed.
Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Yep, that ball went out.
High fly ball down the left field line. See you later. He sends a rocket to left, and they add a run. It's 3-1. 1 down. Vinnie Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's to third. Lee tosses to first, and they got him.
Up next for the Royals, the designated hitter, Michael Garcia.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Twins, Cody Clemens.
Number 2, Cody Clemens.
Ball inside.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next, Austin Martin. He doubled home a run on his first AB. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-2. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Steven Cruz. He's been so good against lefties.
Off the plate, ball one.
One and two now. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Twins, the first baseman.
Here's Royce Lewis. Struck out swinging his first time.
So the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back at Target Field, start of the fourth, Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals.
Caglione.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Number 19, second baseman, Michael Massey.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
In the air to left center, Clemens on the move. And a couple of quick outs. Isaac Collins digs in now. Fly to right his first time.
Collins.
There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Wastes no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Way high.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and it's 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
The center fielder, number 28, Kyle.
And it's a called strike after the review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 3-1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Lifted in the air down the left side. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Isbell takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. In the air, right field. Martin gets under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back in Minnesota, and now for the Twins, Tristan Gray.
Tristan Gray.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
To the right side, Massey fires over to first, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
With the center fielder, number 5, Ryan Kreidler.
The Royals leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Trevor Larnach, the next to hit, 1 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! A 2-run blast. And we're starting over. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. On the ground. And that's just foul. Tied at 4. Right through there for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Alex Lang.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Clemens in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Lang, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2017. This one in the air, center field. Isbell moving under this one. And that's the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Carter Jensen.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his zone.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one away.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
All one.
Sliced hard but foul. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Vinnie Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Up and in, and that is ball 1.
That's in. Ball 2.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a ground ball. They get the force. That ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Josh Bell. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, these Twins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The right fielder, number 16, Austin Martin.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Collins takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Vic Caratini at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Caratini.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. That one knocks against the fence. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
The 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And he grounds one to the right side. Makes a sliding stop. What a play. Inning over.
Now pitching for the
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Justin Lawrence.
And he's has had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Ball, that's out.
On the ground to short, Gray. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Number 19, second baseman, Michael Mathey.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Clemens in position, takes it in for the out. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals.
Number 1, Isaac Collins.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Fouled off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Way out front for strike 2. That one
Ball
misses. 2-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Tied at 4. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And the Royals take the lead. It's 6-4. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. And that one hammered. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. It's now a 6-4 ball game. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back at target field, and now for the Twins, Tristan Gray.
Tristan Gray.
On the ground to first,
foul.
and foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
In the dirt, ball 1. On the ground to third. Rojas throws on to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
For the Twins, the center fielder, number 5, Ryan Reisler.
Ball, that's in.
The Royals up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he held up. Swings through that one for strike 2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Larnach, batting with one down, takes a strike. Up the middle, Massey tags the runner for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now pitching for the
New
Royals,
pitcher now, Matt Strong.
25.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Fouled off down the right side. Fights it off. He'll see another. Larnach, the runner at first with two gone. That one laced to center and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Cody Clemens. He's already homered in this game. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two on, 2 outs. A little bit high. And a count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Banda.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, these Royals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Slings to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
the batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
1 out. Runner at second. Vinnie Pasquantino will hit next.
That's outside.
Pickoff throw. Witt back in on a dive. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run homer, and they add to their lead. It's 8-4. Two runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Way inside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Paglione. This one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Ball. Bam.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Strom, a 6'2 southpaw, 34-year-old vet, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Pitch
3.
misses, 3 balls, no strikes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Out to short. Witt flips it. 1 at second. On to first.
No, he's in
safe.
there.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
The catcher.
1 out man at first. Victor Caratini now at the plate. A switch hitter batting right.
Ball 1.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. Back in Minnesota. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Massey.
And that one is in for a strike. Line drive. And foul ball. That one ripped left field. That's back. And it is out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-4. Number 78 gets the call from the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago. swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball, that's down. That's ball 2.
Man at second. And there's a ball. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Back up the... Oh, that got him. Still able to get it there in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play.
Up next to the Royals.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive, and this might be trouble. In comes the run from third to add on. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's a home run into the upper deck. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. And they add to the lead. On the mound now for the Twins, Eric Orrs.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out.
Up next to the Royals, the first baseman, number 9, Vinnie Pasquantino.
Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one's back. Gone way up into the upper deck. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add on. It's 13-4. So 2 down. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. One down. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Out to short, Gray. Tosses to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame.
Now pitching for the
Back
Royals.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. John Schreiber.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Ripped, but it curls foul. it's fouled away. Got him. One away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop Tristan Gray.
And a foul ball. The Royals up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Now here is Ryan Kreidler. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Gray, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-2. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman Trevor Larnett.
Come on, Quinn.
Way inside. Gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe. And now it's 13-5.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now at the plate, Brooks Lee. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. Just
that pitch is
missed.
out.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. That one pushed to the left and foul. 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side. And that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Nope. Outside.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Massey.
Ball, that's low.
That one ripped. And there's 2 down. Yoendris Gomez taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Isaac Collins digs in now.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And that one upstairs, ball one. This one in the air. And that is that. Back at target field, and now for the Twins, Cody Clemens.
Number 2, Cody Clemens.
To the right side, Massey. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Aye.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. Struck him out swinging. Down to the last out for the Twins. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Lucas Erceg.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Martin in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
They're down to their final strike. Into center. That gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Upstairs.
The Twins with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. The Royals take this one in a blowout.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves offensively right now.
And the final here today, 13-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.